like to maybe retest that 50 again.
Mm-hmm.
Have y'all taken a trade yet this morning?
No.
Okay.
I took a short off the highs.
You did? Okay. Gotcha.
No, I haven't taken anything. Just been watching it. The short off the highs was beautiful. It was a little bit too early for me. But and so now we can see, okay, we've got seller stepping in. It doesn't want to get above that. If we look at ES here, let's draw this fib up on this last.
Let's say be mindful of the pullback for a leg down.
Yeah, that's what this is looking like here. A little bit here. We are holding above that point of control though in Q. So
and you see that.
Yeah, if we can break above, well, then there we go.
There's two.
Here we go.
2 plays in a row there. If we can break it, wait. There we go.
Well, I'm trying to be better about talking it through instead of just smashing buttons. Like, yeah, those 2 trades I would have just smashed orders in. And so I'm trying to be a little bit better about talking it through. And this is why we'd enter, and this is where we would enter, versus just smacking buy. So yeah, there's 2 trades in a row that smacking that buy button would work, but you can't follow it because it's too quick. That's the problem. So
we're not getting a follow through right now, but it would have been like 25 points.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, it feels like we'll at least maybe pull back to the halfway back off the low at this point.
And retest that point of control. I mean,
yeah.
So you got seller or buyer stepping in too. So I don't know.
Dude, this is it's so annoying pre-market, by the way. My God.
ES is pushing up above its OR, making new highs today.
I noticed ES was much stronger.
ES is the leader today. Definitely.
ES is strong right now. What did you see?
Oh, there you go.
With the open NVIDIA, a lot of the Mag 7 was selling off.
I mean, YM has basically been at or above its OR all day. And then RTY is way above its.
There we go. There's weekly fair value high. We got gap fill just above us and all of those point of controls. I'll flip over to daily here again. I just want to see where weekly was here.
4 points away from the gap fill, so I'm not going to look for a long.
No, not yet. Oh, wait and see how that reacts here. That's going to be about a double top on in Q.
You got the bottom of OR test here at 796 on NQ.
That would have been the nice long down there, though. I mean, definitely.
Yeah.
And, you know, we had that sweep. We saw that happen. And then once we broke above, there's, yeah, that's 30 points.
Yeah, that like 718 sweep was.
Yeah. It was beautiful. So close to gap fill here. So close. I would be surprised if we don't hit it. It's also daily fair value. This might take a little pullback, that retest of the top of OR on ES. Get up there, then maybe. It might. Lots of, it's pretty equal buyers and sellers sitting up here. we may possibly look for a short once we tag gap fill. We'll have to see how this looks. VIX is right at the bottom of its range, so if that can hold also, we'll see. You know, we could preemptively look at one here, but the problem is we're just so close to gap fill, and that's a pretty big magnet, and I don't want to go 30 points in drawdown just because of being impatient. So nice little wick down right there. So let's see if this retests the top of the OR on ES. Not quite test the top of that OR on ES here. So we'll see. This may be that little pullback. We did retest the top of our 15-minute OR. So could have been a retest there. See if we can get up to daily fair value gap fill. Then we can look for potential short potential. We'll see how it reacts there. If we get there. I'd like to see it though. Going to set an alert on VIX here if we do break below that range. I just want to know. Oil coming up a little bit. Should be looking at oil more so. Is kind of what we talked about last week. So, all right. Retest the top of the 30-second OR here. Let's try this fib up on NQ. This is the halfway back on NQ from this last move up. ES, I believe there's more room to go here to halfway back. Yeah, we've got to get down to about that 152 area if we're going to get a halfway back. So it might have been a good idea to front run that profit taking off that gap fill, I guess. But hey, that's okay. There's that 707. There's our on NQ. Yes, not quite. I want to say that's the half. Yeah, that's our halfway back on ES. So if this fib draw proves itself, came to that halfway back, that's going to take us right up to daily fair value and gap fill. So that's our pullback to potentially get up to gap fill. We get up there, that's where I'm going to look to see if we reject prior day's point of control, the gap fill, get some profit taking, and see if we can come back down potentially. I want to see what things are looking like if we get up there. NQ just kind of chopping in this range right now. It's been pretty sideways. If this breaks,
I was about to say, if this breaks that,
if this breaks 30, we're going down. So the hard thing is, I could say if this breaks 30, that's what everything looks like, but I'd really want to see it break low a day. Yes, over here has to break that point of control. And that's been getting bought up right at that golden pocket. So I'm still leaning towards getting gap though.
I had a bracket order here, and I was short, and we had to move down, and then somehow it put me into a long.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know how the hell that happened, and I got out of it right away, but I didn't hold it like I wanted to. Kind of annoying.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a trade sinker thing or a lucid thing.
I don't know. I haven't. We haven't.
Lucid fees are outrageous, by the way. I just want to point that out. They have some of the highest fees in the whole
for commissions.
Space. Yeah. Crazy.
Testing that POC here. Yeah, if this breaks, it's.
This is pretty awesome. It's kind of held between my two levels I just drew up at the beginning before the market opened.
Just sideways chopping, basically.
Like right in between both of them.
Yeah. I mean, it's a 100-point range. It's beautiful. Just being really patient today.
You haven't pushed the button. I got a phone call. So you haven't pushed a trade yet, have you?
No. Nope. Well, and
so.
I think I sent you what I was doing yesterday. I was up till 1:30 my time finishing that up, but
yeah,
got everything in now. So yeah, it's done. Except one wall needs painted. That's it. But it's all done. Fixtures, everything. We deep popcorned my ceiling, but put a wall in a couple weeks ago. Repainted everything.
You don't like the popcorn ceiling?
No. I mean, my house is old, but damn. We'll make this thing look a little better. That was did that Saturday. That was not fun.
Let's see, maybe we get a push up here.
Yeah. No offense if you have popcorn, I've had it forever. But I cannot wait to get rid of it. Yeah, this is what we're kind of waiting on. I mean, we did the golden pocket. Hold that POC on ES. ES is moving a lot nicer than NQ, I will say. And see if we can come up to the gap fill. I have a hard time taking a long. I know we're just trending up, just because we've got the 200 so far below us, and we have London lows down there, and that would line in the Asia highs, and that would line up with an actual pullback. And so I have a hard time jumping in longs when we've got all that right below us. And so that's where it's like, okay, I want to see how this reacts up here. That was kind of my thought when I was looking at this morning. But yeah, if we drop, yeah, they're obviously wanting to show, and this is one of the things that we saw. I mean, we've seen this the last 3 weeks now, economic strength. And so I don't think they're going to let this thing just drop like free fall or anything like that. And so I don't know. What do you think, JT? I think we're trying to show, hey, we're strong with the whole thing going on over there.
Yeah, that's the intention.
And so, yeah.
I'm not sure that's really valid, but yeah, that's what we're showing.
I'm not saying it's valid. I'm not saying it's like right, but that's what they're
There's a lot of
showing.
There's a lot of manipulation right now. It's just kind of crazy.
That's the scary. I guess that's kind of what I'm leaning towards. This thing's manipulated like crazy. So
Looks like we're about to break down.
this hasn't gotten it. If we look at ES here, that is on the short draw, that is right to that 707. So
There we go.
you know, looks like it is. Lots and lots of sellers sitting at 775, like a lot here, for lots of volume here. So lots of volume. So we break above that. That's what we're really gonna have to break above, is that 775 here. So
Well, it looked like we were breaking down, and then they just
bought right back up. I mean, that's the POC on ES. And that's right at our 707 on that long draw. So
yeah, they just bought that shit up. Probably dropped some shorts there also. That little wick down.
that's what I mean. This feels trappy. I mean, I'm sorry, I'm being patient today. I'm being super patient today, but this just feels. I still think we're going for that gap. I mean, I caught
the long here. I didn't really give it all praise here, but I am long.
Yeah, like
see if we can get moving. I'm trailing this super tight, to be honest.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I would. Yeah. But if this can go, I mean,
I think I got a 40 ticks trail right now. Yeah. My entry's at 60. Come on, dude. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna go. I guess it's pulling back. I got out. Yep. Doing this long enough, you kind of see like price action with the candle a little bit, and it kind of just tells you the momentum, the times. You kind of just know when to get out the way.
Yep, there it goes. Just say right to that 775. That was where we had all that volume for selling, like tons of it here. If we're looking, I mean, or didn't I book that? I just had it. Oh, okay. I clicked the wrong thing.
Well, something like that. Would you consider taking shorts there and then putting like a tight stop?
Yes. Yes.
That seems like that's very
yes.
helpful for me.
Yes, 100%. So like here, if I drag this over here, so when we look at the volume, oh, right there, see, just snapped in right there. Okay, see, it's moving. That's 100. Okay, all over the place. But we had it right here. There was that huge red bar. That was when you look at the volume here, and it's usually like 10, 20. That was 150. And so it's like, okay, like.
Okay, I got you.
It's insane. And so that's where I'm like, okay, I want to see this iceberg thing. Like I may pay for that because like and stuff like this.
Did you get a trial or something?
No, I haven't yet. No, I'm going. Well,
do they? That's what I meant to ask. Do they have a trial or something?
Not for what I want. I don't think. I'll just pay the $200 or whatever it is, and if I like it, like Chris was saying, the lifetime's only. I mean, the lifetime's a better deal, obviously, but I'm not going to pay for it unless I love it and it's making money. So, and then I can stream it and share it with everybody. But. And we just saw buyer stuff.
Now we're back above POCs and pushing higher.
That's why I'm like, I'm being patient today. It's and we've been seeing this, but yeah, there's no reason to get destroyed in this. I'm still leaning on gap fill. We'll see how this reacts. Daily fair value. I mean, this is walking its way down. It is making lower highs. So if we miss that, we can look for, if this continues to break down, we can catch something there too. But we're just in between. I know you said you had stuff drawn up. I've got some stuff drawn up too, and right in between it. And it's just my no trade zone. That's the problem. So.
No, it's important not to get caught up for no reason.
And it's hard because I want to take some stuff, but I don't want to just take it to take it.
It's like there's no follow through.
Yeah, it's pretty much just ping pong, ping pong.
Yeah, I am in a short, and I got worried when you said you got long.
Sorry. Yeah, it's just very. It is just.
I mean, if you're playing this range, you can catch it. You just have to have.
I should have closed out. Like, I should have closed out everything instead of just trimming. It's been.
Yeah. It's one of those like take it moments.
Yeah.
Just take it. It's not worth
like
risking.
I trimmed 2 micros and held 2, and then it comes right back to my entry. My entry right now is 66. All right.
It's beautiful to scalp this range, which I will say, like a couple of years ago, that's all I would do. This would have been my perfect day. Like perfect day. But yeah,
I think she's about to go down, Chris.
Okay. I'm gonna trim again at 40.
It's got to break that. That's all it is. It's got to break that POC.
Trim there. 2 left.
That's the bottom of the range. So just protect what you got. If this breaks, you're going to have a huge winner.
Yeah.
You know, but if this just keeps chopping, don't give any back. You caught some.
Yeah.
Good for you.
We keep having a 10-handle rejection when it looks like it's going to go.
And here, I'll drag Bookmap over here, and you can see it right here. All of this support is just sitting
Here
here.
you go, Sam.
It's got to absorb all that. And once it does, I guess it's going down to 15.
I like that part. I like the price action right here. That move up and then kind of pull back.
Like, I don't know if I should hold this or reverse the long.
Well, you should have done that about 10 times now.
I know, right?
Me too. Just sitting here.
All right, I'm getting out another one. At 38.
Oh, there you go.
There she goes.
All right.
It just happened again, by the way, Adrian. It didn't put me in a long, but like it didn't take my order right away.
All right, I'm out. All right, I'm calling it there. I'm up good on my funded accounts.
Good.
Good. Great job.
Yeah. Log off and touch grass.
Yeah, I had I don't know.
I could almost take a long here, honestly.
I gave back a little bit.
I'm not gonna take a long here. Okay.
I took a long when it looked like you were gonna get the gap fill, and we just had like a really harsh rejection, and I didn't trim in time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I feel like this is coming down, Drew.
We haven't broken that POC on ES.
Yeah, I think this is coming
If this
down.
breaks it, though, if this breaks 48 and 15.
All right, I'll catch you guys.
Have a good one,
Hey,
Chris.
sounds good. Yeah, we're coming down.
Have a good day.
Yep.
You
Thanks,
too.
Chris. See ya. Yeah, this thing looks down. Double bottom. There she goes. So we never got the gap fill. That's so close too. Oh, there's up. Right back to our range. This thing.
I just don't believe this is it. I think this is gonna go now.
If it breaks, yeah, if this thing breaks, yeah, let's go 487. Oh man, that'd be a sell-off. All right, here.
Yeah, that's what I'm
drag this
saying.
over. We got to look at ES here.
Is ES below its OR yet?
No, and we're right at the POC. That's the thing. I mean, yeah,
we're right at the line in the sand here.
Yeah.
On NQ, breaking the daily fair value low.
Boom.
We can. I guess not.
I was gonna say, this is so frustrating right now. Oh man.
I was trailing that down. I was just hop back in actually.
Yeah.
Because
there we go. There's ES coming down to break its OR. Let's see. I don't want to jump in at the bottom here. And ES.
I get that, but also like, oh my god.
No.
Mind. The fuck. Out.
No, this looks too wacky on Bookmap for me. Like, this is like big balls, big balls. I'm just kidding.
A lot of a sudden strength out of nowhere.
Yeah, no, this is like the histograph here, and you can kind of see how it's building up here, right here at the 715. And then that's right. It had to break that for that's just, and so now we've got 60, may go up to 60, and we're back in that range. That's the POC. We just tested that POC. This is not fun. Retest top of OR and ES. That could have been the sweep to come back down. Could have. I mean, we're gonna have to break this 15. It's
yeah, but we're holding halfway back off the low now.
Yeah. And we're above the POC on ES. So I mean, that's a textbook double bottom kind of right there. If that broke though, man, there's so much room down. It's just, so we're gonna hit our heads here at 760 most likely. But if we can eat through that, she's going. It's just so sporadic today. It is and it isn't, but like these, I mean, I guess we're doing 30, 40 points a minute. I still want to see this gap though. May not get it. Let's see. This is that golden pocket on the short draw on ES right here. Honestly, you could almost just take a long or a short and just wait in this chop, and you'll make money as long as that.
Yeah,
I'm not playing that game. See if it sits in this range. 775 is the next stop. Yeah, Mike, that's what you were saying earlier last week. Just grab along. Hold on.
Gosh, we're almost at 10:30. We haven't even had you haven't even taken a trade, huh?
No, it's absolutely. Yep. That's not like me.
That's good though. I mean, honestly, I mean that's really brilliant.
It's
actually.
It's hard because I'm trying to talk it through more. That way, at least it's actionable. Those other ones, it's like I was talking it through and it was making sense and it just went. So this is, I mean, we've talked about this. This is why it's hard to like quote unquote alert futures in like a channel because it's done by the time you type something up.
Yeah, futures is a live trading scenario 100% of the time. Like you have to be on talking it through at least via voice chat. If not, you know,
I mean, it's hard to send out stuff, but
correct.
back to the top of this range here. There's ES. I mean, we're so close to gap fill. Just do it. I think it'll sell. We're 5 points away. Oh man. Maybe I won't get that today. We'll see. Back over the point of control. Across the board now. VIX never broke down below that range. It's climbing up, which should be looking at oil. That's kind of what's been moving things.
Yeah, it really has. Like last night, especially in Globex, man, if you looked at oil and looked at NQ, they were in tandem.
Mm-hmm. So room up to 75 here. We'll see how this reacts. If we break through 75, there's definitely more room up. That could coincide with gap fill, but that being said, we are in the short draw on ES. Here we come, potentially, we're testing that POC on NQ.
You ever see it like not get exactly to that level where you see the sellers, so just like front runs it a little bit?
No.
Or no?
No.
Okay, just curious.
I mean, if it's close, it tags it. That's just how it is. Like here, it's up over here. So you got lots of sellers, lots of volume at 775. Like if it even comes near 770, it'll tag that 775. But we've got buyers down here at 740. So for instance, if we were in a short here, and when we did short, I would put my stop loss at like 80 in case this tagged it and swept it. If we really thought that's going to get absorbed and then come back down, I'd be taking my TP on that short before 40, like at 42. You know, if we were doing that. Likewise, if we were doing a long, stop would be just below 40, and my TP would be just before 775, because I want to be in before them. And you know, I wouldn't want to set a TP at 770. So that's, and we talked about this a little bit, JT. That is where, even with alerting, I'm a little bit more dynamic with my TPs, my stop losses, and I'll move stuff based off of what I'm seeing over here. So I hate moving stop losses. Like sometimes you're going to move them a little bit more aggressively in your favor. But let's say I had put my stop loss at 772 or 775 because it made sense on an R multiple. I saw this here at 775. I know I'm going to get swept out. Okay, so then I'll move my stop loss to 780. Okay, and it's not because I'm in drawdown or red and I'm just moving a stop loss hoping. It's because we're most likely going to hit this number, potentially reverse there. I don't want to, you know, have it right before that.
775 just now, basically to the tick.
Yeah.
Pull back.
So that's why I will move stop losses and will do stuff that I guess I would say is frowned upon. You know, oh, I'm always moving my stop. It's not an emotional thing. It's not I don't want to go red or have a losing trade. Of course, we don't want to have losing trades. Of course, there's emotions, but there's the logic behind it right there. Okay, so we hit 775. That's why you don't want your stop loss at 774. Okay, I mean, the amount of times I get top ticked out of things drove me nuts, and this is something that will help with that, I believe, immensely.
This is a lower high. We're also below the POCs now.
So this is what I was kind of saying. Like if we had taken this short, we would have put our stop below 775 and we'd want our TP at just above that 740. Here we go. We're coming to sweep it. We would have just gotten out of that, which that's just looking at Bookmap. There's other things going on. Here. We're looking at our fibs, right? Okay. We just hit our halfway back. We just hit the 200 on the 1 minute. That's a nice place to take profit. So there's a few things lining up like, oh yeah, we take profit there normally. Looking at Bookmap, great. Now, if this breaks 740, we've got room down. And so that's where we can have a runner or whatever you want and just keep moving it down because see, we just went through that. Now, if this doesn't catch, this could catch here, and we are in a
very nice,
a long
very
draw.
Nice long through here.
Yep, and here we'd just be trailing down.
I literally just took that with you as you said that, like as you were talking about it. And now I'm holding a runner right now.
Yep. So
great.
Yeah, I mean I love it. I absolutely love it. It's a game changer. Yeah. And then
you did a pretty good job explaining that too.
Okay. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, that's how I look at it. I mean, this is data that matters. Like everything that we teach, that you taught, JT, and that we do matters. And the structure and everything matters so much. And then, like you could put your stops and your stuff. This is going to keep you in trades and out of trades here. This is what's been keeping me out of trades all day. Okay. So yeah,
well, see, that's the beauty. Like what we like to focus on, like, primarily as a group or as a whole, has always been, we want the real data. We want the real participation. We want to know where people are at. Not to say that the other things don't matter, like the 200 and everything you're talking about. But I know people look at that stuff, but at the same time, like, I am curious as to where the actual participants are because nothing else matters more than that. Mm-hmm. Where did they put their money at? Or where are they sitting with their money?
So real quick, see right here, 615.
Yeah,
there's active buyers just sitting here, and if we break that, we go down. But again, and it lines up with everything else. This lines up with here. Okay, we got our daily levels here. Let's pull up daily, our first hour, right? This is going to line up here. Fair value low, boom, right there. It lines up with it. We break that, we go down. It lines up with Bookmap. It lines up with the model. It all just lines up. But this is so we have our structure and our model. Then we have live data here. It's unbeatable. I mean, it's great. I know I haven't taken stuff today, but like it's also the bottom of the IB for the record. Yeah. But, I will say I'm also a little cautious right now coming off of last week. But this is insane. Yeah, like just talking it through, I need to get my whatever flow. I don't want to say confidence back, but flow back of seeing things and talking things through.
Go right there.
Yep. Sweep, launch. All right, to 775.
It's not to say that like that's a trade you hold on to, but my God. That's definitely a take profit for you to pay attention to.
Mm-hmm.
And like, hold it tight. If you want to take that long with the freaking tight ass stop, look what you.
Yes.
I mean,
so that's the other thing when I start looking at reversals and stuff like that. That's what I'm looking at now more so than I was before too. Was okay. This is a point where I would take a reversal. We swept fair value low. We just tagged initial discount, which I know JTs, they don't do initial discount, but it's a triple bottom there. And we saw on Bookmap and there's a few things, but, and so it'll sweep. And then, this could come right back down. That's all this is. If we,
I was gonna say, that's a scalp.
It's a quick in and out. So we just came perfectly to the halfway back. I would have liked to see the 618, which is first hour fair value. But halfway back, straight down we go. Break 700 now. And you can see there's a little bit of buyers here at 700. But once we break 700, we're good to go. Lots of sellers sitting up here at 745, which is our first hour fair value, the 200. Like, there's so many. It just all lines up. It's beautiful. I absolutely love it.
Yeah, you bought that here again.
Let's see here. We break fair value low. This could be good.
Yeah, we should probably run down to the downside target pretty easily on the first hour.
Yeah, well, the second deviation's right down there. Oh, there you go on
Yeah.
yes. So, and this would be something that's reasonable to do. We could go short here. Stops above 750, so say 755. And if we can break through the 700, just target down and trail. Take risk off as we go. That's reasonable. Looking at Bookmap, looking at a few things. I don't love that we are right at the bottom of like the 15-minute OR but once this breaks, you're good. So I think that's a reasonable thing to do.
Well, if you think bigger picture here, we have done what today? We have rejected daily fair value. We have rejected the opening range.
Mm-hmm.
And so we're leaning more towards further continuation of that. Not to say that's going to happen, but
we're also at this bounce point. And so like, to me, yes, we need, like, if I'm gonna do this just to do it, but I'm just gonna draw a trend line. Boom. Just because it's making very nice lower highs. So let's come back up and test daily first hour fair value and then catch the next leg down type deal. I don't want to get in at the bottom of the range here.
Yeah,
I'm gonna delete the trend line off. JT, you can scold me for that later. But no, that's what I'd like to see here, without just saying I'm going to get in and let this thing dump, because we also saw the 750 area here, and we may not get there, but that's okay. There's quite a bit of buyers sitting right here at the 700 area, and so if that rips through it, amazing. It's going to keep going down, and let's see what happens here.
Nice round number too.
They love that. I will tell you that on Bookmap, round numbers, you can really see where it matters. People love round numbers.
So weird.
Mm-hmm.
Not really. Not really, but yeah.
They also love a tick above or below a round number is really what it is if you really zoom in. So instead of 750, this is probably 49.75, 49.5. I just have it zoomed out and it rounds. So, yeah. Yes, at the bottom of everything's at the bottom of its daily range. And I do want to see it in green today. I want to see that record. Just being honest. Not that it matters, but I think that'd be cool to see.
We'll see. I don't know if that's gonna happen.
I don't know either. We're gonna have to have a pretty big push, but
that could just be like, oh, the talks are going great.
The talks are good. Yeah, that's all. Talks are going great. Oil tanks another little bit here. Coming up to retest first hour for value here. Let's see what happens at the 750 area. Otherwise, not surprising. We have a lot of people sitting up here at 790. Right to that 200. I'm going to draw a volume profile here, just from the high to the low. Kind of hit our head at the bottom of that OR on ES there. Not quite that halfway back. I'd like to see what happens here on this first hour fair value.
What's that number?
47.
Okay.
Let me pull it up on NQ just to make sure. I'm running MNQ, so which is wrong, I know. 59. I lied. Okay, it is off a bit. Yeah, 59. So
yeah, because you said initial discount earlier, and I was like,
no, we hit that. Okay, nope, I'm off, and this is why we got to run it off of NQ. But
the big boy.
yeah, we have to. I usually just have it up over here just for points of reference. The daily line's up a lot better, but first hour and stuff, it's the smaller time frames are not as good on NQ just because the volume is off of. So we could look at a short here and we could put our stop at 755. I'm not buying it yet, but that is what
I think we're more likely to push up here.
it looks like it here. But yeah, that is something we could definitely do. A 755 stop, be about a 20-point stop, looking for 710.
Just put back up the fair value, like you said.
I want it to hit fair value is really what I'd like. Problem is then we're above daily point of control and we're ripping, but nope. She said no.
Yeah, and she's back below a POC I have drawn up here.
Yep, and that is right to that halfway back perfect. So it's hard. I mean, we're kind of walking up very slowly here over the last 10 minutes or so. Mm-hmm. 710 area. Oh, there it goes. Yep.
Yeah, she might just cover.
There it was. Yep. So that was our halfway back. That's about 30 points from what we're looking at there. So yeah, this is gonna eat right through it. There you go.
She goes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
See how that just eats right through it? So the next stop is 675. It's pretty interesting to see that all happen. Like just watching this live. I love that. But yeah. That was a good one there. So
well, we got that round number bounce here a little bit.
Yep. Right at 700.
There she goes. I said she's trying to push through it now. There she goes.
No, 675 is where we're going next. So watch this. It'll be 675 area, 680. I'm
trailing it down, sir.
Yep. So we got more sellers stepping in at 710. Dun, dun, dun. Haven't taken it. We're talking it, which is good. Talking it through is good right now. But
yeah, I honestly took it, guys, but it was just when he said halfway back and we had already tested the lows and we had talked about like.
And let me just say, just because I'm not taking things right now doesn't mean you don't have to take things. I mean, we're all pushing the buttons for ourselves. So I just know I really want to see something really good for me to take it today. I'm running on not a ton of sleep, coming off of last week. So talking it through for me is very beneficial right now and seeing things work out the way they should. So I'll just say, if you see something you like, take it. Don't just take things or don't take things because of me. But this is looking really good today. I mean, I think everything that we've kind of been reading and looking at has been spot on, which feels good.
We did hit downside target on the first hour. So
yep, and that's exactly what downside 2 right there. I'd still like to see this 80 area, but let's take a look over here at ES. Yeah, looking good over there. Yes, the 75-80 area would be the next pit stop.
I'm gonna go on mute because I gotta do some things.
Oh yeah, no problem. No problem. That's also our fib target that we just hit right there. So from this high right here, we came down. So we draw that from the high to the low, came right to our perfect halfway back right there. And then that's where it sold off right to this -236. Also tested that 200. So quite a few things lining up with that, which was very nice to see. It didn't quite make it to that first hour fair value over here. And so that's the only thing that it didn't quite do, but it's still it lined up very nicely. Could catch a bounce here for the next leg down. That's.
Well, I mean, sorry, I'm still here, but like if we did hit that downside target, then that's sufficient.
Oh, it is, yeah. And that was perfect fib target, like literally perfect to the tick. Yeah, on both ES and
I would say the biggest problem for me personally, trading over the years, is like seeing a fib target. I'm in a position. It feels like it's going to go more, but let's say I have something take profit, but then like I add back in, when instead I should not do that. I should probably minimize my size considerably, and then definitely not add, because the likelihood of a bounce off a target to run back up to its next retracement is very high. And it's not to say that you should take the reversal.
No, 650 here is the next stop if we can break 75. Sorry.
But the risk there is not good.
No. Which should be our full discount, by the way.
I've made that mistake plenty of times in my trading career. So
I think the jumping back in is what's always gotten me. But
I sent you a picture, Drew.
Oh, okay. Amazing. Love that. There's that fib target. So if we can break through this 80 here, next stop would be the 650. Break through that. So this can break 75. Next stop will be 50 is what we're looking at, which would be around our second deviation and our near full discount. So we'll see. Nope, she caught. So let's see. Now we've got room up to 750 here, which let's draw this guy out now, this next leg. So we're going to draw from this high to this low. 750. Yeah, it's going to take us right back up towards first hour fair value here. Yeah, I got that at 760. So we'll see if that happens. That's the bigger fib draw. If we do the shorter fib draw, we actually just came up and hit that halfway back, which would push us down to 670. See some buyers stepping in here. And we are right at the target too. So I am going to take a long here, just 2. We're going to put our stop at 73. Let me walk this over here. Yeah. And I'm going to de-risk here. Oops. Not a buy. We're going to do a sell. Now we just see we just had sellers stepping in. And so we're gonna at 698. I don't love that we got sellers stepping in here, but we've got room up to 50. So we're gonna take this here. I'm gonna drag this over. I want to see how ES is moving right now. Yeah, ES is walking up. So I like that ES is walking up. It's been leading today. So we're gonna have our stops down here at 68. We've got a little bit of a wall at 75. If that breaks 75, it's going all the way down to 50 here. So I got to see this break 709, 710 area. Should be good. And take this first one off at 716. We do have some sellers stepping in here, but this looks good. I got to see us break through the 710 area. Yeah, she looks good. So if you like it, you can take it completely de-risk right here. There we go. Okay, sell limit 1, move stops up on that runner. Look at this, going right up to 750. All right, drag stops in profit up to 702.
This proves my point right here.
706. What?
On like if you were short and you like get on the wrong side.
Yeah.
You know, or adding at the bottom.
Yep. No short here. Going to 750. But there we go. We may get tagged out a couple points in profit on this second contract. That's okay. I want to see this thing go.
That was daily fair value. Sorry, that's what that was.
Yep. 100%. So little baby play there. So yeah, we just kissed that to come down. So the other thing is, so yes, daily fair value. Let me clean this up here. So if we draw our fib here from this last 938 candle here to this low, we came right to our 618. Okay, and right to the 200. This is on ES. Okay, so that's setting us up for this next leg down to its second deviation. I'm going to clean up on the left here. This is image. Look at, oh my God, there you go. Wow. Okay,
guys, if you literally
damn
follow the level,
damn
that I just provided y'all,
my God,
we retested that level and we just dropped 100 points.
Oh my God.
I posted the picture of it.
Okay.
Right before today.
Well, there you go. And this is what we were saying, or I was saying, is if this broke 75, we were going way down. Yeah. So anyway, again,
well, Drew, that's why
I like to de-risk. I trail, I de-risk quickly. That's why you do stop losses. There you go. Cool. There is, okay, so like earlier in the day, we were talking about where I'd like to see this go if we're going for the next leg up. We just hit that Asia high, blew through London low. This is on ES, right to that golden pocket. So we need, in my mind, needed to do that to catch the next leg up. So this next leg up takes us all the way up to 7,167. So we just had our proper fib pullback. Tested Asia high, London lows, or London highs, I'm sorry. And our damn. Well, there we go. That's fun. See what happened there. I don't know if anybody
had to be some sort of news there.
Yeah, I'm flipping through things right now. That's the other thing I want to get. Trump said gas prices will soon drop when the Iran war ends. No, that was too long ago. Okay. I want to find a better data feed for in here. And maybe it is, there's a few options here, but well,
Guys, real
I'm
quick,
glad I didn't
also-
get long right before that happened. That would have been defeating, seeing it all day long pretty clearly. Then boom. Oh, man.
Tradeify now allows you to buy 5 accounts at one time.
Ooh, that's
Okay.
convenient.
So if you like scaling, that's nice. I am surprised it has taken this long for anybody to do this. But yeah.
Bundles.
Yeah, you get an extra 5% off too.
Okay. Dun, dun, dun. Well, we're gonna let this thing settle for a bit. There's our full discount. That is yeah, that's beautiful. We went way past that. But that was that target we were kind of talking about. If we did break, was that 750 and we went all, or 650 went all the way down to 611. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. All right, I'm gonna go top off my coffee real quick, and this thing may be bouncing here. I'm gonna flip up Bookmap for you guys, and I'll be back in 2 minutes, guys. All right. So kind of retesting that bottom there. So let's take a look. Not a ton on Bookmap pointing in any direction here, which is fine. Let's take a look at ES.
Trump said that ceasefire was, quote, unlikely.
Oh, okay. Well, that doesn't help anything right now then.
Vance is still in the United States and has not departed from Pakistan. So
we did, this is in a little bit of a long draw right here. And unless this breaks this 30, but I'm not tagging anything right now.
Do you have that original draw and extension that you could draw up? Maybe we did that.
No, we did. Yeah, we did. Here, let me clean this up here. From like the open or like from overnight?
No, like from the open, I guess.
Yeah. So I didn't draw it with those first 2 wicks. If we do, we haven't even come to halfway back yet. But I drew it from this structure that we kind of double bottomed out over here, and
Fails.
yeah, we were right at the halfway back right now. We hit golden pocket. This is on ES. If I draw it over here on NQ, so just flip over to like a 5-minute. Yeah, it would fail it unless we drew from the low. So we are right at all those overnight lows. That 600 level is pretty strong. Yeah, we're right at the 707 right now. That's exactly what we hit. 707, 764 area. So
it feels like we live in a simulation, man. I mean, sometimes this news that drops at like, I mean, we literally just talked about this. It drops at insane times.
Mm-hmm. You know, there's people that know and are making absolute bankrolls off of this.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Yeah, I kind of like the idea of a long here. And of course, yeah, boom. Oh, man. Yeah, if we break this 55 area, this could be a good long. That's kind of where we hit our head. I am going to have just one. Oh, and we're in. I was going to say one at 56. That tagged us in. Stops are going to be at that 24 area. Let's see. Stops 10. So stops are at 8. I don't like having them this wide right here, but that's what I'm getting told right here. So we got wicked in on that. I would have liked for that to have a second to sit, but that's okay. Buyers at 10. Yeah, this is pretty volatile here.
Did you catch the short that JT caught?
No, I caught the long right before the short.
He caught it right before.
Like 1 minute, I caught the long, the little sweep.
He got out because he was trailing it up.
Yeah,
But
everything was in profit, so that was nice. But
I just liked that it worked out like that.
Yeah, just looking at this long here, I got wicked in basically right here. So Bookmap didn't save me on this one, but it looks like we got support coming in here. So this is where sometimes I'll add my second contract at the extreme here because there's limited risk. So I am going to do that here. Keeping the exact same stop. That allows us to take risk off quicker. So I'm going to have my sell limit here at 65. That's going to lock in just 10 points from that first entry. And then our new cost basis will be all the way down to 29. So if this works out, it gives us some more room to breathe then, and then takes risk off, which is name of the game for me right now. We like to get as much off as possible as soon as possible. But as we see, all this takes is one tweet or one want anything. That's what we're saying. That's all we needed to hit gap fill. Well, that's all we needed to move down also that aggressively. So
What was the news?
ceasefire unlikely.
So
Ceasefire unlikely. Is that what it was, JT?
yeah, Trump said ceasefire unlikely. He says he has no that the ships will stay, basically. Let me go back to. He said the ceasefire expires Wednesday evening, Washington time. The U.S. military has directed 27 vessels to turn around and return to Iranian port.
I'm putting these stops at 95, just seeing all these buyers stepping in right at 600.
And also, Vance has not left yet. Yeah, somebody made $50 million on ES longs.
Damn.
And it's like 70 million on oil shorts at the same time last week.
It's just incredible.
The corruption is insane.
Aaron,
I'm gonna
I'm
get
gonna
tagged.
do a tweet. So you better get short at the 800.
All right, we're tagging out on this guy.
You know, Barron's doing this shit, bro.
Oh,
there's
yeah.
No way.
We're still in by a tick. Come on, eat it back up. Still in by a tick here.
Are you recording your stranger?
I think I have a way to. Yeah.
I was asking because I wanted to know what Bookmap looked like when that drop happened.
Oh, okay. I'll have to see if I am or not. I am not how I normally do.
Okay.
It would be through YouTube if I am.
Gotcha.
Nah, this doesn't look good. Looks like we're gonna get stopped.
Yeah, you would need like a pretty big external hard drive to record Bookmap every day.
Yeah. This looks like it's gonna get tagged. Dink. Yep. Shoot. It's worth a shot, but okay. Meltdown continues.
Yeah, we still got a ways to get to at least initial discount on the daily here. So
Oh yeah, there is room.
on ES.
There is room.
On
Here.
NQ.
Oof.
On NQ, we're now at the downside target areas on the daily.
Damn, I could have just held my original short.
Yeah.
I think you would have been good, Chris. What about 200 points?
Yeah, I was short. Actually, I don't know, where was I short? Like 770. Well, the first short I took, I was over 800, I think.
Yeah, that first one was right at open you took. Yeah, it was like 810.
Yeah, but then I took a long when I took a long at like 780 something too, because it looked like we were gonna break out.
Oh, still going here. No gap fill today, needless to say.
By the way, Nathan is. I talked to Nathan, guys. Nathan is going to be posting trades he's seeing from now on.
Oh, amazing.
He's just been super busy with his work. So
Now those would be more like swing trades.
yeah, they're swing trades. They're basically synthetic longs or synthetic shorts using options. But he took one last week. He was showing me, and so he'll talk about it. if he sees one. But they're gonna be swings, and they're not gonna be every day.
The one that I missed was that Microsoft one.
Oh God,
I was
yeah,
looking
man.
at. I was looking at it,
Look
and
at longs here
it was
again,
at like
guys.
370. It went up 10 points the next day, but then it just kept going up.
So I'm in long at 586 here. Under 20-point stop loss. If this can break back through the 600, we have quite a bit of room.
Yeah,
up.
he got long on TTD last week, and it's up over 10%.
Wow.
Yeah,
TTD was beautiful. So looking for this to come up to about the 627 area. You can trail up here if you want to de-risk.
When do you mean like a spread, like a debit spread?
he's buying and selling, like buying calls and selling puts at the same time, or vice versa. You're breaking up, or is it just me?
He's breaking up. All right, I'm going to take one here. I'm just seeing all these sellers step in, and then I'm going to move my stop to 73 on the runner. So that gets us to risk free here. This does look good, especially if we can break through this 20 area.
Yeah, you got the prior low wick was at 611 on.
Yeah, we got to break through that. Break through 611, break through 20, and yeah, it looks good. There we go.
Nice. I think you can move stops up a little bit here now.
We're trailing up. Yep, trail
What
up.
you targeting here? What you targeting here, Drew?
750.
750?
You heard me.
Lord Jesus. I don't know what you smoking, but all right, my guy. We'll see.
700.
I thought you said 650. I was like, all right, man.
No. What is this guy
on? Swinging for the fences.
Yeah. Gap fill. We haven't hit it yet. All right. Trail up a little bit, guys. I'm trailing about every 10 or so. If this thing goes, it's going to go. Dun, dun, dun. Trail, trail, trail. Got stopped out on that first play, and it would have worked out a little. No, it's fine. Let's go. Keep going. This may be it. Out. That's okay. Dun, dun, dun. I guess we didn't hit 750. I'm trying that whole speak it into existence thing, and it's not working very well. Okay, so anyway, this looks like a good pullback here. Retest the 600. I'm not loving it yet, but we just retested that. 21 is what we just hit our head on. Oh, and yes, this POC from the move down. I'm not going to jump in another long here yet, or a short yet. I'm just going to wait here. Definitely a little bit more selling pressure here, but if we can break through, this looks good. It still looks good for some move up. Not taking it though. Coming right to that golden pocket. It's like the fib looks fine, but we got seller stepping in over here on yes, so I'm not loving it yet. I guess I should say I'm not loving it right now, period. I gotta break through this 620 if I like this. So we should have some more upside if that catches. If it doesn't, it's okay too. Looks like we may be catching here. Yeah, this looks good. I'm gonna tag in just one more long, just mark it in, and at 15 stops 591. See if we can break through this 38 area. We're gonna be a little bit. We're gonna start moving this once we break over 38. We'll be aggressive with moving our stops up. Come on. It's pretty even here. We could even be aggressive and put our stops right at that 603, but we've got buyers at 600. So I want to give this just a little bit of room. If this thing really breaks, it'll break. But yeah, if we can break through this really 35, 40 area, this will be good here for us. POC is down here from this last wave over here on ES. NQ hasn't shifted yet. I should say MNQ. Yeah, NQ hasn't. We just tested that POC there. We're pretty equal buyers and sellers here. This graph up here at the top kind of shows us the imbalance of buyers and sellers, who's in charge, and right now it's 50-50, and you can see that right here. So right now it looks like we're getting a little bit more bullish, which is good for us. This, yeah, just one contract here. If this thing can run, our next stop is going to be the 650 area. This is playing right off of a fib. Our stop is right off of that 707 right there. 590, 589 area. So if this breaks that, we're breaking the long draw. We were over the point of control over on ES. See if there's a line in the sand. Might be able to catch a couple points here. Break through that 25 now. That's all we need. And she'll go. 25 and 35. Then we got a lot of room up all the way up to 75 up here. Which, I mean, that would give us 50 points. I'll take that. There we go. Let's see this thing push. 50 is the next stop. 53 is that fib target. Give us about 30 points there. Really, if we can break this prior structure over here, we're going to be good. We'll start dragging that stop up. There's 10 points. All right, let's start dragging. Break through 50, we're going. There's 20 points. Okay, drag up. Just trail it every 10. Just keep locking it in. So I've got it up at 30 now. We've seen 42, so you could have it at 32. We'll just trail every 10. This is kind of getting smacked down a little bit. This is where if I had 2 contracts, we would have taken one up here at this 40, locked in 20 points or so, and then had our runner. But that's okay. There we go. Here's fib target. Drag it up to 40. So locking in 23. Maybe get tagged out here. That's okay. We got seller stepping in over here. You can see on Bookmap. And we're out. So good enough for that one. All right. Right out near the top right there. 47 is where it hit its head. So do you have buyers stepping in again? Let's take a look over here on ES. Yeah, ES just wicked kind of back into the structure and its prior high right to the left at this 31. I'm gonna draw this up now. I'd like to see another actual fib pullback if we get it. Oh, there's our POC just shifted down finally. It hasn't done it yet on. Oh, did we get it? No, not quite on NQ. NQ and MNQ line up now. So that's nice to see. Over here on ES, if we can come back down, retest that point of control, and hold that, that's going to be our golden pocket. Could push us up to this next leg up, push us over these 2 little wicks that we couldn't break through, this 31 area. Pretty even buyers and sellers here, though. Pretty even, so we'll see. Also, if we draw, oops, there we go. If we draw up from this huge move down here, believe, yes, we just came right to that halfway back. So just have to be aware of that. You know, this could take us down. That next leg would be this 532 area. It could. And so just have to be aware of that. We're not just retracing this whole thing for no reason. Oh, there we go. Maybe we will. I should say stuff like that more often and we'll get it. Well, there we go. Crap. Well, there's that 670. All right, 675 next stop. So this is right at that 707. So broke over that POC. She ripped. So this is where having, you know, if we had just had a runner and taken that first one, we'd have that stop at break even. And man, that would have been, I mean, geez, even off of this first one, we were at 586. It's almost 100 points up. So, hey, nice job, Mike. 5th day, lock that in, get paid. So, yeah, overall, not bad though. Let me see here. Is it at 582? Is that what this was? Yeah. So, yeah, that's not too bad here. Take that any day.
Mike, is that your first payout?
Oh, there we go. We're pushing up here. This is beautiful. Nice.
Amazing. Love it.
Even with that stop out, you know, that's a frustrating stop out right there. But it's okay. 95. It did go another 20 points. Look at this go. 750 JT. That's my target. I need to hold stuff longer.
Well, you know, you just had to go the second time. That's all.
Yeah. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to be done here. So I'm going to feel like I'm chasing this and stuff. I'll take today as a good day. So We saw it pretty clearly in the morning. I didn't take really anything for a long time. Once we finally jumped in, we didn't get smacked by that. That was nice. Had one stop out, you know, kind of towards that bottom. It swept just a little bit lower than what I was kind of anticipating. That happens. We got back in. We saw it looking good, and got some profit. Got in again. Got some more profit. So ending the day, it's pretty flat for me actually. Ending the day after that stop out, but I will take it. I'm pretty happy with that, especially coming off of slower last week for me. So we'll take the wins. This looks good still. I still go with 750. So we'll see. I'm gonna set an alert. See if we hit 750. That would make sense also. There we go. Damn, look at this thing go. We might see 750 in no time at all. There's our profit taking also for Europe. So, this is another thing that I like about this time is typically we see the moves, so if it is going to reverse, we'll see that for me a lot of times around this time of day. So my most profitable time of day is this hour that we're in right now. And so, that's a nice little 120 point bounce. We're almost retracing that whole move down already. And so that's pretty cool. And we did have a very nice fib pullback right there. So if we just draw this up, kind of came right to that 618. That's where we entered, was this fib pullback. I marked it in. So I didn't get like the greatest fill or anything, but that was our fib pullback. And here we go. We went through that target right there. It's beautiful. So, all right, guys. Yeah. Well, I'm going to jump off. If you got any questions, let me know. Shoot me a message. And otherwise, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I'll catch you all tomorrow. Thank you.